Begin by coming to the center of the mat and just relaxing the arms to either side of the body. Really root down through the feet, so maybe lifting toes, spreading them, and then just grounding yourself here. Inhale, roll the shoulders up towards ears. Exhale, draw them down and back, squeezing shoulder blades together. 2 more like that, moving with your breath. Now we're gonna move with breath. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Palms come to touch. Exhale, draw the palms down center of the body. And begin to tuck the chin and palms of the hands come to the top of the thighs. Really rounding upper back. Good. Inhale, draw the backs of the hands towards each other, so like a reverse prayer. Reaching all the way up through center. Exhale, soften, bend the knees, fold forward, sigh out the mouth. Because now you know where we're going. Inhale, reach all the way up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, drawing palms down through center. Hands come top of the thigh, rounding, tucking the chin. Inhale, drawing backs of hands together. Reaching all the way up. Soften the knees, exhale, sigh out. 2 more, moving with your breath. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, palms down through the center, rounding, tucking chin. Inhale, draw the backs of the hands through center, all the way up. Exhale, let it go. 1 more like that. Exhale, palms center. Inhale, drawing backs of the hands together, reach up. Exhale, let it go, side out. Good, staying in this forward fold. Just bending the knees a lot, as much as you need, in order to allow the ribs to rest on the thighs. Really letting everything go. Shake the head yes, no a few times. Good, nice strong legs. Inhale, reach all the way up, come to stand. And exhale, release the hands down to the side. Okay, let's come to the top of the mat. We're gonna go through a couple sun salutations. Get the hips open, body moving, spine moving. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release, plant the hands, step right foot back. Come into a low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Beautiful. Allow the hips to be heavy here. And just make sure that you're drawing pelvic bone up towards belly button so you're not dumping in low back. Good. Squeezing inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, release, hands down. Left foot steps back to high plank. Exhale, lowering knees, chest, and chin to the ground. So keeping the booty up in the air. Creating some lengthening and arch through the spine. Inhale, come up to cobra, sliding through. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, reach and lengthen that right leg back behind you. Step it to the top of the mat. Left knee comes down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. And again, scissoring inner thighs towards each other. And just making sure that the tailbone's tucked under. Strong core. Exhale, release the hands to the top of the mat. And left foot steps forward, coming into forward fold. Breathe here. Nice strong legs. Inhale, reach to rise all the way up. Exhale, palms come down through center. And just taking a moment here, connect with the breath, connect with the body, how it feels. Going other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Left foot steps back, coming into that low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms. And breathing here. Plant the hands, right foot steps back to meet the left in high plank. And then exhale, knees, chest, and chin, keeping that booty up. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Shoulders away from ears, and then press back, down dog. Holding here. So bending the knees if you need. The goal is not to get the heels down towards the ground. You want to lengthen through the spine. So making sure that's the foundation, and then maybe see if the heels can reach. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Step it to the top of the mat. Right knee comes down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, hands come down to the top of the mat. Right foot comes to step forward into a forward fold. Rounding the spine, bending the knees as much as you need, allowing everything to be heavy. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, palms come down through center. Again, just connect to the body, connect to the breath. See how your body's feeling right now. Maybe bring your awareness to your feet and how grounded they feel, how connected they feel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands and step back to down dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, lift the left leg up nice and high. Step it forward to the top of the mat. Right knee comes down. Inhale the torso up, and you're going to shimmy the legs so they're about 90-90. So you might have to bring that front foot back or that back knee in. You want to create this 90-90 sensation. Good. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. And then exhale, grab opposite elbows. Lengthen through both ribs on the inhale. And then exhale, arching over towards the left. So whatever leg is forward, in case you put your right forward, you're gonna arch over to whatever foot is forward here. Good. Keep drawing elbows back and sternum forward. So chest forward, elbows back, keeping the core nice and engaged. Breathing. Inhale, draw yourself back up through center. Exhale, release the arms down. Right hand's gonna stay planted and left arm's gonna reach up. So you can shimmy that right knee back further, create a little more space for the hips. Good, reaching that left arm up, opening the chest towards the ceiling as much as you can. Either stay here or maybe bend your right knee and take a hold of the top of that right foot. Opening through the chest. So if you grab a hold on the outer edge of the foot, you're going to be able to open the chest a little more. That's it. Hips stay really nice and heavy here. And keep drawing that left hip back, right hip forward, and trying to roll the chest open to left side wall or ceiling. And just check in, make sure you're not dumping in that right arm, that you're keeping space between shoulder and ear on that right side. Nice. Simply breathing into this space in the hips. Exhale, nice and mindfully release that right foot back to the floor. Hands come into the center. You're gonna take that right foot and pivot it to the side of the mat. So pivoting over 90 degrees. So keep your knee down. So right knee stays down, and now just pivot your foot off the mat. Nice. And now you're gonna keep the left hand planted, right arm's gonna reach up. And now keep pressing hips forward. And you want that knee and that tricep to be in touch here. So your left knee and left tricep. Using that arm to almost press the knee open as you push the hips forward, nice and strong. That's it. And just like as you're doing, you can start to sink the hips forward. And breathing here. Exhale, slowly release that right arm back down. You're gonna walk the hands over towards your right knee, so coming in line, so as it's tabletop, and you're gonna extend that left leg out, coming into what's called gate pose. So you wanna root down through that left foot, so whole sole of the foot is planted down, outer edge of the foot is on the mat as well. And then reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand's gonna come towards left leg, right arm keeps reaching, side body stretch. So keeping the chest facing forward here. You should really feel it in that right side. Breathing into the ribs here. Deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm gonna work the obliques here. So inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. So we're gonna flow through these two positions so you can kind of ground yourself here, feel what this feels like. And now come really light on the fingertips of the right hand. And see how your core starts to engage. And now inhale, reach all the way up. Left hand comes to left leg, right arm reaches up. Nice, we're gonna flow with that for 5. Moving with your breath. Exhale, maybe fingertips just touch the mat, graze the mat. And then inhale, lifting, reaching up. Keep pressing hips forward. Nice, strong core. That's it. 2 more. Connecting breath with movement, allowing you to be present, to be connected. Good. On your next exhale, allow that right hand to come down, and left arm's going to reach up and over. So coming back down towards the mat, right hand comes, no, other way, just as you were. Yeah, that's it. And then reach that left arm up and over, stretching side body here. Nice. Keep pressing hips forward, breathe into left ribs. So those were the muscles that we're just working. So just start to create some space and lengthen through that side now. Exhale, left hand down to the back of the mat and press back to down dog. And simply breathing here. Again, bend the knees as much as you need to, create length through the spine. And then maybe see if you can straighten the legs. Making sure there's space between shoulders and ears. Breathing here. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up nice and high. Step it forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, left knee comes down. You're going to find that 90-90 position with the legs again. So we've been here. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And on your exhale, grabbing opposite elbow. So putting whatever opposite to what you had in front before. And then inhale, lengthen through side ribs. Exhale, arch over to the right. Keep the abdomen nice and engaged so you're not pinching low back. And to keep yourself stabilized, keep squeezing inner thighs towards each other. As if you're drawing that right heel back towards that left knee and left knee towards that right heel. Nice. And breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up through center. Exhale, release the hands. Left hand stays down, planted on the left side of that foot, and right arm is gonna reach up and open. Breathing here. Option to stay here. If you did on the other side, I recommend you do it this side as well. You're gonna bend that left knee and take a hold of the top of the foot. Again, taking a hold of the outer edge of that foot to allow that right shoulder to roll open and back, creating more space for the chest. Hips are nice and heavy. And keep pressing through that left arm, nice and strong, creating space between the shoulder and ear. Breathe. And exhale, slowly release. Draw the hands back towards the front. Walk the hands all the way over towards that left knee and pivot your left toes to the side of the mat, keeping that right knee bent 90 degrees here. That's it. And then open left arm. Again, pressing the right tricep into that right knee, opening the hips, pressing hips forward. So if you can't reach that right hand down to the ground, always option to tent the fingers and come up onto the fingers, or if you have the pleasure of having a yoga block, you can use that, or even a book. Exhaling, slowly releasing that left arm down, walking both hands over towards that left knee in front. Good, and then extending through that right leg. Again, rooting down, the whole sole of the foot comes down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, right hand comes towards that right leg. Left arm reaches up and open. Breathing into the left ribs. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, left hand is going to come towards the mat, right arm reaches. So this is just to get that sensation, that grounding. And now just softly come up onto the left fingertips. So just grazing the mat with the left hand. Using the core. We'll flow through that. So inhale, reach the right arm towards right leg. Left arm reaches up and back. And then left arm comes down towards mat. Right arm reaches up. Good. 4 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. And on this exhale, left hand will stay rooted and right arm's going to reach up and over. Breathing into the right side ribs. Good, releasing that right hand towards the top of the mat, stepping back to down dog, however you need to get there, and taking a few breaths here. Just observe, see how the body feels compared to when you started in the first down dog you did. You're going to simply start to walk the feet forward towards the top of the mat. Now it's nice to try to keep the legs straight here to really stretch through the hamstrings, if that option's available. Good, now heel toe the feet out so it's about mat distance, maybe even wider. We're going to come into a nice yogi squat. So you could have the toes slightly pointing out if you have tight hips, and then simply sit down and use the elbows to press the knees open. Palms come down towards the center of the chest. I'm trying to get the thumbs to touch the chest bone here as you press the knees open. Again, if you have a block or a book or anything you can sit it on, that's always an option here. Either taking the hands behind you or using the strength in the body, just simply begin to sit back onto your butt. That's it, nice. And you're gonna set your legs for 90-90. So left shin forward and right leg back. Now again, if this is not available for the hips, if it's a little tight, you can always draw the left heel a little closer towards that right thigh and that right heel towards the glute a little more. So it's more like a 45-degree with the knees. So just finding whatever position works for your body. 90-90 just opens the hip a little more if you have that space. And then inhale, lift through the chest. On the exhale, you're gonna fold forward over that front leg. Now everybody's body is different, so just playing with it, either moving left to right, just feeling what feels good in your body. Inhale, slowly start to press yourself back up. And we're going to transition using butterfly. So right sole of the foot will come to meet the left. An option to take a hold of the top of the feet and interlock the hands around it. And just allow the knees to be really heavy here. So sitting upright is nice. So it's nice to pull the feet towards you as you press the feet into the hands, straightening through the arms and lengthening the spine. Good, and then on the exhale, you're gonna press your elbows more into the inner thighs and fold forward, rounding through the spine. Letting the head and the neck go, maybe shaking the head yes, no a few times. And then inhale, slowly draw yourself back up. And we'll take that left leg behind us, coming for 90-90 on the other side. Again, whatever variation you took with the legs on the other side, just simply honor the body on this side as well. And again, this side might feel a little different than the other, so play with that motion from left to right and just feel where it feels good in your body. And breathe into that space. Inhale, slowly begin to press yourself back up. Draw both knees in, so drawing that left knee in. You're just going to kind of come to sit back and come into set for bridge pose. So feet will face towards the front of the back of the mat. Keeping the knees bent, lying all the way down. And you want to be able to just graze the heels with the fingertips. So really walking the feet in nice and close to the butt. Good, and just making sure feet are parallel by, feeling with the fingertips here. You can check in that way. And then when you're ready, start to root down through the heels and start to curl the spine, lifting up. Squeezing the glutes, pressing up. Maybe taking the shoulders and rolling them under you and interlocking the hands to create a little bit more space. Exhale, slowly release. Allow yourself to slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. And we'll set for second bridge. So when you're ready, just inhale. We'll start to press through the heels and we'll start to lift the hips, extend. And now this time I want to get the hamstrings involved a little more. So what you're going to do is imagine as if you're dragging the heels towards the shoulders and the arms down towards the heels. So it's this inner squeezing sensation. You should feel it in the hamstrings a little more. Good. ready, exhale, slowly release the arms, lowering the spine. Heel toe the feet out so they're about mat distance width, and simply allow the knees to fall in towards each other. And just breathing here. A nice option to take one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Just connect back with the body. Good. Inhale, slowly start to walk the feet back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. And it's nice to create little circles here, just massaging the low back, the spine. And then squeezing both knees nice and tight into the chest, either with the hands, or maybe you can grab a hold and take the forearms around the shins, depending how open you are. And now draw forehead up towards the knees, tucking into this nice tight little ball. Good. So it's always nice to create this contraction before we expand. So squeezing everything towards center, squeezing forehead, jaw, toes, abdomen, glutes, everything squeezes really nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, slowly release, coming into Shavasana. So allowing the legs to extend all the way out about mat distance. And then arms will reach out to either side of the body, palms facing up. And simply feel. Letting all that effort, all that strength go, and just allow the body to fully settle. Allow the breath to settle. And allow the mind to settle. And for this moment, just allow yourself to fully be present. Option to stay here for as long as you wish. If you're coming with me, take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it all go. Brushing the thumb across 4 fingers, start to create some awareness in the body. Maybe wiggling the toes. Maybe rotating the ankles, the wrists. Rocking the head from side to side. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up over body stretch, full body stretch here. On your exhale, hugging both knees into the chest. Either coming to one side of the body or rocking forward and back, massaging the spine here. So just holding onto the legs and moving through the whole spine from tailbone all the way up to the upper back. And when you're ready, come all the way up to a comfortable seat of your choice. Either sitting cross-legged or kneeling on the knees. And simply feel. Feel what it feels like to just slow down, to connect to the breath, to connect to the body, and to be present for this moment, in this moment. And reaching arms to either side of the hips, fingertips rooting down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Palms come to touch. Exhale, draw the hands down through center. Palms come to meet at the center of the heart. Slightly bowing the chin. Taking a moment here to give gratitude for your body and its strength, its effort, its vitality. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. And then taking a moment to give gratitude for your breath, for each inhale brings life. And close with the sound of one Om. Either listen or please join. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth side out. Inhale to Om. Rubbing the palms together, creating friction and heat. And gently placing the palms over the eyes, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release the hands, open the eyes. Namaste.